Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's the Republic of Pirates. Hope you're having a great day. I've been just going around, taking people out. No big deal. We got a couple of things that these guys want me to do.
This proposal comes directly from my husband. The Puck still ails him. Please, take it or leave it.
I mean, it's not useful. But I can make my own. It's fine. We'll refuse that trade. And then what's this one?
These waters are not yours. You understand?
I don't have.
One day,
love
we
to.
will hang.
I'd love to, but I can't. And yeah, I definitely want to take him out too because he's a dick. These waters are not yours, all right? All right, so we're going to have a couple of my catches here just kind of go out and explore the possibilities of catching this little ship to draw him in. Little quick hit here would be nice. There we go. And now we retreat to bring him closer to us. There we go. And now everybody chime in. Yay. And I don't want to hit that ship with it. I don't want to hit that ship with a special, but I'm going to lose this one. No. Hit it. I need to repair that ship. Okay, so we have been making hammocks. We've been making candles. We've been doing all the things that we need to do. And so we are now ready. That is not the right coastline to get repaired. I've been doing a lot of fighting with this group before coming back for repairs. We're up to almost a 2,000 surplus in our budget, and over 50,000 doubloons are in here as well now. It says we're running low on hammocks, but we're making more than we're consuming, so that will build itself up. And we currently have, let's see, how many hammocks do we have? We have 4 in stock. It's not very many. 13 candles. Okay. So the current objective is to interact with these different docks and do the things that they want us to do. Wait, are we gonna let them go? We can't let them go. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Don't let them go. I have the 2 over here that are getting hit all the time. I have 1 catch with me. That's enough. It's enough to make a difference. We're going to do this. All right. Smoke them. Destroy. Destroy. All right. We have really great standings with everybody. So back to the economics of the game. Okay. That's what we're back to. So let's everyone just come back over here. We're going to dock over here where it's nice and safe. No big deal. Let these guys do whatever they're doing, but they're no match for me right now. Okay. So to get more hammocks, we need to evaluate how much we're bringing in for cotton first and foremost. And our consumption is way more. So we need to do something about that. It says it's way more, but you can notice that if I click one of my cotton plantations, they are not producing anything because they're full. I mean, they're just always full. And so I don't know if that's really truthful. Like, I don't think that's actually how it's happening here. I think I just need more of these hammock workshops. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add 1 more hammock workshop here and 1 more here. I'm going to actually do, 2 additional ones like that. And I could do another depot, but instead of doing that, I'm just upgrading the roads, because it's going to allow the existing depot I have to operate way faster. And I think that is going to be a better fit for what we want to do here. So it's going to upgrade these roads like that. And maybe we can, I guess we can probably get this road up to about there is fine too. So these guys should at least be a lot more effective now. And it doesn't cost me any additional labor moving forwards, which is nice. Oh my gosh, this other group. They're so tempting to go after, It's just like, it's so tempting because you get paid so much money for doing it. And every once in a while, I'll get a resource like cannons or improved rope, that kind of thing, for taking down the big ones. I really don't care about the small ones anymore, but the big ones are really nice to take down. And the more abilities I use, the less damage I'll take. There we go. I mean, that's just super valuable. It's just very, very good. And eventually I need to take down that pirate clan as well. But I have to do the request that these guys want first. So I think I need, what is it, 15 hammocks in stock. I have the 15 candles. Let me see, what was it again? It was
A
the
young ship rigger is
25
spinning
of
a yarn
each.
about
Okay.
his-
So 25 of each to do that objective. It's taking quite a while to do, but that's what we're on about right now, is just trying to, you know, get more of that resource. So if I go to my production tab now, does it tell me something different? We're going to need more rum. That's going to need to be a thing too. The sales is no big deal because we're only using them for the ships. We now have production that exceeds on cotton, but I think, yeah, I think I really just want to hit the whole idea of making more hammocks and stuff. I want to hit that really hard. I think that, and I think clothing is going to be a big thing too here too. So more cotton plantations and also processing for clothing and stuff is going to be ideal here too. So why don't we leave a gap right here? We're going to do more clothing there. We'll do another cotton plantation here, and we'll go ahead and get that to just kind of be all the way through there, and then we can maybe, yeah, bring it up that far is fine. Yeah, we'll go the rest of the way with it too. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so more cotton there. Let's go ahead and get the road that direction, and then we're gonna have additional hammocks produced there. We're gonna put another depot there, and then I'm gonna follow that up even with, where's my clothing at? Clothes are at 49 out of 50 anyway, so we're fine there. But the hammocks definitely need to be produced. And then candles I want to make faster too. I've got these two candle makers here. Candleries and that's kind of all I have. As far as the boars though, we're still maxed out, so I can afford to do more. Grease, how much grease do I have? 0, so I can make more grease instead. So let's go with I never remember where this stuff is. Grease is here, and if I put it here, it'll again further reduce boars, which I'm not really wanting to do. Let's put it there. That's fine. This will generate additional grease that way. Okay. Lots of different things here. Hello. Request a meeting, I guess, with you. We'll get the trade here with you.
One under God. Do you not wish
I
to
don't need the
teach
clothing. We're good. And then free traders. What do you
us
want?
make a trade that benefits both?
Yeah, I don't need that either. We're good. So it's mostly just trying to meet with the French, which if we don't meet with them, it's fine. Our relationship stays solid just by killing all these pirate ships, and I've been doing pretty consistently. So that's the other thing too. You get all the loot, but you also keep your relationship really good by killing them too. I could just sit out here, right? Like I'm sitting over here safe and everything, but I could just have my ships stay over here. The problem with it though is that we get engaged in battle, and I think I take more damage than necessary because they're now shooting me and I'm not doing any special skills. I think maybe one way to counteract that risk a little bit is just to put the big ships in the front and put the little ships in the back. And if I do that, I think it'll, you know, it makes a bigger wall, and then they can still shoot through each other. But now that I'm sticking out a little bit, we'll probably pick off a couple of ships here every now and then that are maybe drifting a little bit too close to us. So that's been happening too. All right, Pantaloon Island, right? 336 or 356 hired hands extra. This is my tax money, right? We're able to generate such a good surplus because I've got these guys. And upgrading these guys will give me even more cash. So I'm now meeting all the needs and all the wants of these guys. If I upgrade, the current tier is providing me with 43 doubloons per cycle per day, whatever it is. The next tier can provide up to 141. It's very good. So they definitely will be great to have. So I'm going to upgrade 1, 2, 3 for now. Actually, I'll need more labor than that. So 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And that's going to provide all the labor necessary. I've now built 1,000 buildings. That's an achievement. It doesn't feel like 1,000, but I guess it's been 1,000. Yeah. I would have liked to have seen marketplace upgrades. I find it weird that you can get a lot more people, but the same marketplace is still sufficient, and it doesn't really change an aesthetic. I would have loved to have like a marketplace upgrade just for the look of it, even if it doesn't do anything extra. It would have been kind of cool to have. Okay, and then there's these little gaps and stuff which I can put decorations in. So I can put like this figurehead here, and that's one way to make the place look a little different. you know, look a little bit better just by doing these decorations. Also, if anyone messes with our girls in the brothel, they get thrown in the cage, right? Got to make sure we do that. And then there's the Pirates Monument, and then there's this one here. What is this? This is a giant shell. Seriously, it's huge. What? I mean, yeah, it's not any bigger than the other decorations, but all right. Yeah, all right. A giant shell. We'll put the giant shell. It said that it's seriously huge. We'll put it over here so we can always see it. Big old giant shell. Although it might have fit better next to the water, but no one would see it over here, right? Everyone's over here on this side. So now we have the labor necessary to turn this building on. And actually, we don't. We need a little bit more now that I've turned that down. So let's go ahead and add 2 more houses. Let's do 4 or 5 more houses. So with all these guys upgraded now, right, they're going to provide even more tax dollars. Even just freshly upgraded, they're already providing me with 76. Income generated by the building. Yeah. So now they want pickled stew, prosthetic limbs, medicine, and fighting pits. Wow. Okay. I have no idea how to provide any of those things. I think I'm a little bit... Yeah, I don't think I can do any of that yet. There's definitely more to do. Let's turn on the Ironwood Harvester now that we are processing everything. We should be good to go. And yeah, I think that's good for now on Pantaloon Island. We're definitely going to be solid there. We can request a meeting with the traders, I suppose. French.
Let us not waste time with a dance of words and pleasantry.
I don't need to do anything like that. It's fine. And Los Guerreros is almost hostile to me too, so we'll probably have to start taking them out too. But I need to move ahead with the story because right now I'm kind of stuck here. And man, there's so many ships that are just waiting to be picked off. Huh? Look at these guys. Could have been so easy. But it's fine. We'll request that delegate. And that satisfies the diplomacy screen for now. Okay. Are there any upgrades I can do with these guys? Even if I don't get... Yeah, here it is. Like, even if I don't get... I don't need the workers on the island, I still get the income from upgrading them, right? That's the idea. So I can upgrade like this, and now I'm just getting a lot more hired hands. There's not a whole lot of things to hire them for, though, unfortunately. Just move this over here. I'm not sure why that... Was that always that way? Was it telling me that the whole time and I just didn't notice it? It's kind of weird. How did I not notice that? Yeah, these things have reached the max storage. Outfitters, right? We're maxed out on clothing. We can also maybe upgrade even more. I think it takes a while for this to kick in. Yeah. So we ideally, right, you want to have... I just upgraded a house that was damaged and it's fully repaired. Ideally, you want to have as many of the maximum tier people as possible because they provide you with the most income, right? And then with that income, now that if you're starting to make like $3,000-$4,000 in surplus or doubloons in surplus, now you can start, thinking, well, hey, the money's meaningless, so why don't we start, building storages for extra stuff? At that point, storages make sense because you don't need the money, right? And so I've been thinking about that too. Like if once money is meaningless, storage becomes meaningful. And so over here on this, like all the way over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a storage. I think maybe right up against the wall here. Yeah, right here. I'm going to add a storage here and here. So 2 of these things to add extra storage to the island, which again, it's so stupid expensive, but when you're making a ton of money, it kind of doesn't matter, right? And I'm just going to stick them over there because all they do is add to max storage. It doesn't actually need to be pulled from those buildings. So now I'm able to have 59 out of 60 and clothing immediately is full. So I'm definitely overproducing clothes, which is fine because the only people who want clothing are the people who are in upgraded housing, like these guys, these hired hands, right? Now, I should be able to see some of these houses and their wants not quite there. They don't have access to the brothel. Maybe they want another brothel. I understand. I can get that. I understand that. Here you go. There's a second brothel for you. Want another one over here? We can put another one over here. Put another one over here. Everyone have a brothel now? How about a tavern? You want a tavern? There you go. There's a tavern. I mean, I have the money now, right? When you start to really start snowballing the money, spend and upgrade your people, right? It's great that way. Over here on Rat Island, we could, I mean, it's a very small island, so I'm kind of crammed for space here. If I add anything, it's going to start dipping into like, yeah, the borers and everything. Nah, I could probably put some over here, I suppose. I can add a few more houses on this side by the water. You can do something like that. That's fine. And then I guess I'd have to add a brothel on this side. Maybe. Brothel? They have access to it for the most part. What about a tavern? And nobody has a tavern over here, so we can put a tavern right here. It dips into the boars a little bit more, but just waiting on the bricks. But yeah, we can do that too. What else? Fair Island is actually short on workers, so I'm getting really cramped for space. But there's still a few opportunities here and there, like right here, where I can add more housing and get more people in here. And that's close to the brothel. It's close to the marketplace. This is a good place for houses anyway. I don't want to get too close. Whatever. It's fine. Yep. No closer though. These are buildings that need space. And then we'll put another hut, I guess, on this side, and there is good. Oh, we're getting into fights. Yeah, right here. You start seeing that your standing is going up. You know. That's when you know. That's a big ship right there. Grab that. Grab that one too. And I think that's it. Yeah. So we'll grab that stuff there and bring it back to the island. And we'll just, yeah, I guess we'll just hang out. Again, it's like we can start picking off ships every once in a while doing that. Free traders.
We are not interested in causing any strife amongst the
We will sink the independent. Of course we will.
Let us make a trade that benefits.
Nah, I don't need it. That's fine though. And then what does Barcelona want?
Every day you come closer to the light of God. Yes, we have a...
No thanks. I mean, I don't need to increase your standing. It can't go any higher than 100. I mean, maybe it does. We talked about that earlier. Like maybe there's a buffer there where it is higher than 100 and it drops, but it doesn't actually drop below 100. That might be a thing that happens, but so far I'm not seeing any real significance to it. We can add another warehouse over here too. Again, just because we have the cash to do it, we can do it. We don't have the bricks though, so I need to really hit brick production hard. Most of my buildings now require bricks, so I'm thinking bricks is where we're at here. Hang on, we're getting attacked. Really? They're coming after my island? For real? This is something you're choosing to do this. Nobody's making you do it. You're opting in on this? Really? You guys aren't very smart. There is zero chance. You're not even going to do a quarter of the health of a single tower. I'm not entirely sure what you were thinking there, but okay. I know what I'm thinking there, but you know, I guess. Hey, look, we did it. All right, we sunk the free traders. All right, we did the thing that they wanted us to do, right? No, those weren't free traders. All right, well, they're dead traders now. They're dead pirates now. No, we don't need to sink the free traders, right? We need to sink the independent pirate crews. Yeah. All right, well, these guys are coming right across my path, so I might as well while I'm right here. And smoke them. There we go. And you're screwed. Bye-bye. Okay, I have 26 candles and now 47 hammocks. We're good on hammocks now. Let's do this.
Ship rigger is spinning a yarn about
right there. Okay, we've helped 2 of the requests. The third request, not available yet. Oh, here we go. Here goes. All right, another one at this one.
An angry older gentleman with one leg and a hunch complains about the agonizing distance he has to
8 marketplaces across all islands. We've already done it. Cool. Next request is way up here. Wow. Way up here. Yep. Right there.
Several tired workers are gathered together, complaining about their work conditions.
We can lower efficiency of buildings temporarily. I'm okay with that. Cool. That's 4 out of 6. What else we got? Some of these ones, like some of these are incredibly easy.
An angry older gentleman.
8 prisons. Okay, that one I don't have. So we need 8 prisons. That's a lot. So there's a prison. People feel safer when they're near prisons, I guess. We will put in, I forget where it is. It's amenity, right? Yeah. We'll put another one here. It's not, I mean, we're going to add more homes over here, right? So let's do it over here instead. We'll add it right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Road. Boom. Yeah, I think so. And then that will be the hut. Nope. Did it again. Hut. Pike. There. Is that it? That's the right spot, yeah. Oh, because the prison's just not as long as all this. I get it. All right, and then we go more homes like so. Like so. Yep. That's fine. And then we want a marketplace also on this side because it's a little far away from the marketplace. We'll put the marketplace right here. Is probably a good spot for this right now. All right. And then the road does road things. There we go. Everybody's connected to the road. Everyone has access to the marketplace. Seems good. Amenities, brothel. Put it right next to the marketplace. There. I don't have the wood for it, but I will very soon. Wood comes in real quick. And we'll just put it like this. There we go. Like that. Okay. So there's another prison. That's 1, 2. I don't exactly know how many I have. I don't think there's a way to find out either. You have to actually count them. I'm pretty sure I don't have a prison on this island here, which I'll need more steel. I'm working on that too. I did add another steel works right here. So we are able to get more steel production than before too, but we also have a worker shortage on this, at least for that tier. Thankfully, that tier is easy to get by just clicking buttons that I should click anyway. So there we go. We can now have enough workers in that tier anyway. Perfect. And now we'll make more steel, hopefully. And it looks to me like, yeah, iron is pretty maxed out. The blast furnace, I'm not sure if we need more coal or not. I haven't really looked at my production tabs and stuff, but tell you what, let me just get a lot of this little stuff in order here, all the numbers stuff in order here. They came over to Pantaloon Island, these independent pirates, thinking that they could, I don't know, I guess they're just here to harass me, and they actually will take down one of these towers, unfortunately. I will have to replace them, but you know, that's okay. It's okay, because I'm just going to replace it with something better anyway, and that's how it works. You've retired one structure, I will build it better than it was before. There you go. And there's an awful lot of booty over there I need to go get. I think I need to maybe get like one ship that can just roam around and get a bunch. Like, look at all the red on the map right here, right? We've made Los Guerreros mad now, so they're enemies for us too. I mean, I almost have enough. I have 26 ironwood timber. That is almost enough for me to make a brigantine, and that's my next thing to do, is make like a really awesome ship like that. Those ships are really strong. They have this the same scatter shot skill that the cog does, where they can, you know, fire in a cone and have everything in the cone. But instead, you know, the cog does 40 damage to each thing in the cone on that. The brigantine does 200 damage. So it is significantly stronger in that regard, in that it can do 200 damage to everything right now. Very nice. So we're about to get one of those ships too, and I have 2 captains, but I only have room for one more ship. I obviously have the legendary captain. I kind of wanted to build, you know, like the biggest ship and put him in the biggest one, but I don't know if that's really worth waiting for. Here we go. Let's get him too. Boom, boom, boom. And just, they stand no chance. So anyway, yeah, we're almost at the timber limit is what we needed here. And then where is the... Oh, we have another one here messing with us. Yeah, they just they want to be starting something right over here. Okay, I mean that's cool. If you delete it, I'm just gonna replace it with a tier 2. But otherwise, like I need to send ships over to various different islands to collect. So I'm gonna send a ship. It's a little risky to send just one ship out, but I'm gonna send a cache over here. I'm just going to mark all this stuff to be picked up because there's a lot of wreckage over here from our previous enemies who thought they were better than us. And yeah, he's not even done. He's like, he should run away is what you should have done. But I think at that point you're kind of locked in. I don't know which. I got to try to find a way to mark all of it. But we're going to have one ship head over there with all these enemies in the area. It's a little risky to do that, but we'll do it. Then over Pantaloon Island here too. We're going to start spreading our navy out just a little bit. We don't quite need to be this OP, you know, ball of destruction necessarily. You know, all these wrecks, I don't know if that stuff sinks and goes away over time, but you know, at least we need to get somebody over here that can get it. So we'll have one ship over here to do that. And then the defense tower will go here. I just need a little bit more steel. In the meantime, though, where is the dock that has this quest? Right here.
An angry older gentleman with one
8
leg
prisons.
and
Did we do it yet?
complains
Oh my gosh.
about
I've built so many. I feel like I've built so many prisons, but I guess I must be at 7 or something. So over here, there's one there. There's one there. That's 2. I guess we'll take and add one more on this island if I can. I'm down in steel. It just costs a lot of steel to build these things. So that's 2 on this island. Let's just count them so I know how many I have. And then we have none on this island. Looks like we have nothing on Hell's Gate. So we're going to need to do that. We can just do this. That'll show you too. So if there's nothing green, we don't have one. I'm going to stick it right here. I think is probably where I'll put that one. But still only 2 for now. And then we have 3, 4 on this island. So there are 2 prisons here. Rat Island, I don't think has one at all. No, so that Fair Island is the other one that has a prison, right? Did I not build a prison here? Man, it felt like I had a lot more than that. I guess I only have 4. Wow, 8 prisons just is excessive. I thought we were supposed to be all about liberty over here. What happened? Okay, I have enough to build this beast. This is the Brigantine. It has a 163 firepower, so it's not as strong on firepower, but it makes up for it by having a ton of health, okay? And its reload time is really fast. So it's a slow ship that's got great range. It shoots really quickly, but lower firepower, but it also has a ton of health. To compare that health to the Bark at 2871, this thing has almost 5800. It's very good. And then the scatter shot is the same skill as the cog, but it hits more than, I guess, 4 times as hard. Yeah, 5 times as hard. It hits 5 times harder. There it is. We're going to have this captain. This is Burton Dudley. He's going to get performance boost when assigned to the Brigantine. It's great. He's also going to have increased performance against brigs, brigantines, and frigates. And he also has a random chance to fire twice. This, aside from Bartholomew here, I guess we could put Bartholomew in this one, but I wanted to put him in a frigate. Yeah, I want to put him in a frigate. We're going to wait until put him in a frigate. So that's going to be our flagship. And so you're going to be in this ship here. We'll go ahead and build that. And that's going to take a little bit of time, but we're now going to have the second largest ship, second largest type of ship, anyway, class of ship, if you will, in the game, which is pretty great. And yeah, so I still need to build my prisons. I haven't done that yet. It's just very expensive because the steel. You need a lot of steel to do it. So I have a lot of space on Galley Island still, right? I can expand my population here. And we have a ton of hired hands here. So I'm going to set up a steel operation here. The thing is, we're not mining iron here. We're not processing iron here. None of that stuff is happening here. But the intermediary resource is steel, and it's shared inventory on all islands, right? So I can go in to put steelworks down over here, and I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna put it over here. So we're gonna say 1, 2, 3 steelworks all right next to each other right here, and then we'll just take not the warehouse, the depots. We'll put a couple of depots in here. I think we'll put like 1, 2 depots in here, and the cool thing about that is that, again, they don't store resources, but they do move them. They're in here. And so they will just immediately bring them into these locations. And now we will just, like, I guess, double. I had 3 steelworks already. So we will now double the production of steel so that we can have a lot more is what I'm hoping for here. Because 5 is just too It's too, it's very slow. What we have right now is very slow. So that will just increase it all. And I don't have to do anything for logistics. It's the way the game is. I don't have to do anything. I can just let it be. And then we're probably going to put a repair station over here too, just so that it can repair. There's already a repair station right there. So we'll just kind of spread this out a little bit and put one, I think maybe on this side, like this. It's probably fine. And that way these buildings will get fixed up once they, deteriorate like this, sabotage and all that stuff, right? So we want to make sure that we're handling that. So yeah, we've got one ship over here that is in charge of just getting the loot. And I'm going to have this one just kind of chill over here, that little cache. And then we have another one that's way over here. This is a little bit more dangerous to be over here because it's right next to that shipping lane. But with the increase in our production of steel, perhaps we can add additional towers over here to help out with that. And must be placed on a shoreline. Apparently that doesn't count as a shoreline. Yeah. This does, though. We'll put it right here as soon as I have enough steel for it. And then, and again, the prison is what's holding us up, though. So I probably should, wait to have as much of steel as I can. One of the other things I guess I could do, maybe, with our steel operation. God, I have enough workers for another one, don't I? I really do. I can do another one. I'm gonna do another one because I can. And then I have the brick to also do this. So we'll increase these roads as well because we can. So everything just moves real quickly through here. I like that. Same thing with the rum too. I think probably we should upgrade the roads over here a little bit too, just to help that rum to move around. I can't because I'm out of brick. Yep. It's okay. You just have to wait a little bit longer. Where's this battle taking place? I'm apparently in combat. But I click these notifications and none of the stuff is there. So I think these are all old now. Oh, I must have accidentally scrolled down. Okay. I think I did, yeah. Free trade quest is available. That's interesting.
This proposal comes directly from my husband.
I don't care. Yeah.
These waters are not yours. You understand? One day...
The thing is, I don't need money anymore. Money is meaningless in the game now, right? You get to a point where money is meaningless. And right now, that's the point we're at. Money is now meaningless. So that's the only reason why I have the warehouses. It's because it doesn't matter anymore. I can store as much as I want. I guess in this case, I can store 60 of everything now. But we don't really need to store 60 of everything because nothing takes 50 to build. I don't believe anyway. Hey, let's check out that big ship. It's called the Breeze. Not the name I would have chosen, but it's all right. It's the Breeze. Big O ship, the scatter shot, right? Oh, yeah. So we want this big O flagship. I guess that's our current flagship or our current biggest ship anyway. We're going to have this head way over here and join the rest of the fleet. And it's a nice little gap here where there's no pirates to stop us. And then we're just going to leave this cache in here for a bit. If anyone comes and messes with the island, we get debris, they'll pick it up. And the same thing with Fair Island, same thing. They'll also help defend it, of course, but it's mostly for the purposes of just picking up the debris because they're not going to be able to take us down. So supposedly, Los Guerreros is launching an attack on Pantaloon Island. And I think their force is coming from this way, which is unfortunate for them since that means they have to cross paths, with the ships that I have already strategically located near the middle of the map. And so as they make their way to Pantaloon Island, they just won't make it there. They just won't make their way to Pantaloon Island. And that is going to be probably on theme for anyone else who wants to mess with me here. They're just never going to reach their destination. Oh, they're going to go around me. They're trying to be clever. Okay, that's fine. We're going to intercept these ships. Here we go. Look at that. They don't even want to stop and help. They're like, they can handle it. No, they can't. No, they're just beelining it direct. Oh? This isn't Pantaloon Island. I guess you got too close to my towers. I think that's what that is. You just got too close. Started picking a fight with you. That's fine. So yeah, I don't see them really being able to do much here. They're You know, they might try, but ultimately, big failure. And there's no reason to... I'll let my... Yeah, I can let my towers take this guy out. He has no chance. Decided to do a little more development of Pantaloon Island in order to just get ourselves, you know, more prisons and things. There's no reason to put prisons anywhere else. Everybody's kind of in range where I can do it. So, and I have a lot of space over here on this island, so I figured we might as well set up another one over here on this side. There's these 2 iron deposits, so I can get additional iron coming here if I need to, but there's already 2 prisons on this island, and we'll put a third over here. And that, I think that is the last one I need to do. I don't know this, but I believe that is the last one I need to do. I need the marketplace now to go right here. There we go. We're going to put a brothel in here too. Let's go about like, we can go like this with it. That works for me. And then we'll have the road go like that, and like that, and like that. That'll connect everything. No one should be complaining now. Well, of course, they're going to complain about not having the connection to the dock, which is really far away. So we're going to go like that. All right. That gives them connection to the dock. And now they should be happy-ish. And I can go in to give them a tavern once I have more wood. I just spent a whole lot of that. But that'll be earned pretty fast. And then once the brick's done, we can then go ahead and lay in the prison as well. But we're going to do the tavern over here about like... is this better? Better to put it here? Probably. Yeah, I think probably better to do that. Let's go ahead and make this road come down like that is good. And then the tavern will go here. And that'll be, you know, everything's in range now for these guys. They should have access to pretty much everything. We may need to make more rope. We were a little bit low on rope before, but I haven't checked the production tab in a little bit here. Our consumption of rum is also significantly higher, so we'll need to make more rum. That has what happens when you make more pirates. When you make more pirates, you need more rum. We're also short on hemp and rope, yeah, so we need to do both of those things too. Now, Pantaloon Island does not have a bonus for hemp. Which island was it that had a bonus for hemp? I forget. Let's check. Hell's Gate. It might just be only the starting island. Rat Island. Yeah, Rat Island had it. Okay. I don't think there's much else I can do here. We have excess housing here, but maybe we could get... All right, tell you what. Why don't we try this? We can get rid of this and this road like that. I don't know if this is a good thing, but we're going to go for it. We're going to say a hemp field will go right here. And this is probably not enough space to fully utilize it, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's not. We're not fully utilizing this. So I'm going to need to make some other amendments here. I think the houses can probably go a little bit here. We're going to go like this with this. We'll take this away, replace that with the dock being, or the, yeah, we'll replace it with this here, like that. And then I actually think I want to do this a little bit differently. Now that I have all that out of the way, I kind of want to restructure it anyway. So let's bring this down. We'll go this far with it. Okay. And then we should be able to get enough hemp in here now by going from here. And then you can now go all of this, all of this, all of this. I believe that will do it. Yep. So that fully utilizes that one. Nope, 65 out of 72. I thought I had more. So it doesn't quite fully utilize it. I can almost get there though. It's actually really close. If I just redo this road a little bit to here, like that. 68. So I'm at 70 out of 72. Yeah. Can I live with 70 out of 72? I think I can live with 70 out of 72. I think it's fine. That adds more hemp to the system. All right. Straightforward. And I have the labor to do it. And there's a lot of this stuff over here that's kind of wasted too, right? We have a lot of wasted space over here too. I wonder if I could do something about that as well. This one here, Yes, I think maybe what we do, so we can get another one in here too. We can go like this. If I take this away, that will cut that whole supply from this one. Right, and then we just remake this as far over as possible. There we go. This road goes to there. And then we finally have one more hemp field, I guess. It's not going to fully utilize the space, but it'll still do a lot, right? 39. Man, we're so low on space. But that is as much as I can do on this island. I'm maxing it out, kind of. There is little gaps, all right? And that's one of the things I can try to alter is these little gaps. Like this little hut here, we can maybe take that hut away. What the hell? That's not at all what I wanted to do. Man, this thing does click and drag way too fast. Way too fast. Oh my God, that's so bad. All right, well, we'll rebuild the houses. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, they were gonna stop right here is what I'm hoping to do. And then what I'm gonna do is we'll cut the fields. I'm gonna make it to where this one has the fields go back in here, and then this one can slide over, and then this one can slide over, and then we'll have all of it, okay? And while I was doing that, the pirates have decided they want to be starting something again, and they're not very good at it. They're not very good at starting things, because I mean, my defenses are just overwhelming. There's no reason for them to be here. Can I do tier 2 just because? Yeah, I have enough for that. Let's just take that one away and put a tier 2 tower there. Okay. Can I do another one? No, I need the bricks for it. That's fine. So we'll just put another one there. No big deal. And then let's have one of our ships. The problem is if I send a ship over there, then it most likely will die because they have enough firepower to kill a ship. They just don't have enough power to kill the base. So by leaving them away from that base, it's actually saving them. But if I wanted to get that loot, I suppose I could send a really small one. Yeah, let's send a really small one, and then we'll mark all these things like so. There we go. All right, yep, like that. And then the ship will now go off and do what it needs to do. What are you doing? You guys both going? Oh, this is close enough for that to go after it? Wow. All right, well, 2 ships are going to go after it now. I guess that's fine. Okay, so anyway, Fair Island, because of being restructured and everything, we're actually short on workers and stuff now here. So I need to go into my huts and add more, essentially. I need to go add more people somehow. There's not really... I need to move something. Something's got to give. It's going to be this tiny hut. And it might seem counterproductive to delete a hut when you're short on housing, but the hope was that I could add 2. And I don't think I can. Oh. All right, I got an idea. You, go. Depot like this instead. Does that help me at all? Yes. I can get one there and one here. Now I can get 2. Okay. It's a tight fit, but it worked. It happened. It's fine. Can't get it in here. This thing is just out in the open. I mean, I suppose maybe I could have maybe... no, still can't do it. Okay, so this island is kind of packed, but we need the people to be living here. So we got some extra space over here we're going to have to work with. Oh, I've got all this room over here too I haven't used. We could put a little thing over here. It's expensive because you have to provide at least the marketplace, you know. We'll go marketplace. Let's have marketplace. You need at least three tiles there on that side. So it's going to have to be like here. And then that way the house says houses. Yes, 1, 2. That works. 3, 4. There's no way to get back in there with the road. Unless I go around that way. No. You could put roads on this side, I guess, but it's better to keep them in range of the road. So it'll be like this. Yep. And then here, and then It goes down this way like that. And we'll just put the roads in for now. Just in case I run out of... I might run out of money here in a second. Run out of resources in a second. This house actually needs to be scooted over. Yeah. This one needs to be like that instead. That way this road can get back that way. All right, we at least have something going on over here. And it looks like we're improved sales. Did I just get improved sales? Oh, I'm just now collecting these things. Yeah. All right, all that loot has been collected. Return to the fleet, please. All of this work just so that I can have like one more prison put in here. Like it's... I don't like it. I wish I could just say no to the task. But I mean, it says request completed. Maybe if I ignore one, it will get replaced with one I like more. I don't know. I'm actually at a deficit now. I was doing really well with money, and now I'm at a deficit. It's one of those how did that happen kinds of things. But I think it might have a little bit to do with just the worker shortage and, you know, not producing. Like, look at Rat Island, man. Available laborers are so low now because I just did this. I think I need to downgrade some houses. Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Downgrade houses here. It sucks to do that, but it gives me more workers for this to do that. There we go. Then I think probably, even though it's not great for their morale, I can put a couple more houses over here. It kind of eats into this whole, you know, the boars and stuff that we're doing here, but I gotta have the houses in here. I gotta have the workers. So we'll see how that works for us for Rat Island. And everybody's coming in, man. Jeez. All right, let's take a look at what people want here.
Interested in causing any strife amongst the factions.
Yes, we'll sink the independent pirate cruises. Fine. What do you have?
Make trades that benefits both parties, yes?
Okay, interestingly enough,
friends here after all.
I think I already bought these from you for... I want to say I bought these from you for less than this. I don't remember, but I want those sales. So, because that's what I need for larger ships. So I want those. But yeah, we'll sink the independent pirate factions. It's fine. I mean, they're right here. So we just do that and they're sunk. Yeah, they're coming. So we'll just sink them like there. But yeah, I mean, some of these islands are great. I think most of my islands are doing really well. Pantaloon Island needs some upgraded labor, right? So we can go in here and replace the ones that we downgraded over there with upgraded ones over here. Maybe. Really? Wow. Maybe not. Nowhere. Really? What are you missing? It's just the rope. Yeah, the rope and the rum. Yeah, well, I mean, rope and rum. That's sailor's life for them. I mean, it doesn't matter if I have this deficit, really. I've got 106,000 doubloons. I could last a very long time on this. So I just need one more prison. That's the only thing I've been waiting for this objective, but it's steel. And I have it now. It's I should lay it in now that I have it. So we'll put it over here and we'll put it right there, I guess. Okay, we got I think that's 8. I don't know.
An angry older gentleman with one leg
Is it 8?
and a hunch complains
It's 7, really?
about the agonizing distance
Okay, so I just went ahead and ignored that. After all this dinking around with it, I'm just going to ignore that request because I just don't need that many prisons around the islands and stuff. And the good news is about this is that I can remove this and get full refunds for the prisons I've already placed that are in excess of what I actually need. So I can come over to Galley Island, for example, and I can say that I don't need this prison and it can just be taken away. And I don't need this prison. It can be taken away. And doing that is going to significantly help my budget and stuff as well. Galley Island here is just struggling for laborers hard. So I do need to do a bit more work over here for houses as well. But I know I tried to make it work. I wanted to see if I could do that objective, but I'm just convinced right now that it is simply not worth doing. It's just one of those things where no, 8 prisons is just too many. There's no need for it. So we're just going to go like this and like that. Yeah, so lots more labor coming in over on this side of the island. And we'll probably need another marketplace at some point over here too. I think that's probably out of range. So we'll quickly put a marketplace in over like here. That will help. And then again, additional workers like that too be a good idea. And then another brothel over here. Ooh, I'm out of wood. All right. I mean, I was using a lot. I built a lot of houses just now. So yeah, that's the reason for wanting extra storage is if you're gonna, you know, I put text on the screen for the last video, but it's you know, why would I ever need more than 50 if nothing? Well, what if you want to build 3 or 4 things that take 20? Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Okay, we are now consuming more fish than necessary, and obviously still more rum than necessary. More rum than necessary, right? But this storage is full, so it seems to me that the sugarcane is not tobacco, hemp. Where's the sugarcane? Oh, right here. Yeah, we're still way good on that. So back to the rum, and we are going to simply add more workers for the rum industry to make even more rum. I mean, that's just, you got to do it, you know. I think these buildings are a little bit, they're not staggered quite right. We're going to remove that one, put you there, and then we're going to put that infrastructure building back. And we're going to slide these over just a little bit so they can be slid over. All right, so we should have had another one appear, right? It does say if you ignore the request, another one appears, which I know this. It's just I wanted to see if I can make it work.
A gruff old man is so in his cups that it's difficult to understand.
I mean, 25 fish and 25 rum is great. We can obviously do that too. Let's go ahead and grab that, and then we have to also destroy pirates. Yeah, just everyone shoot at these other ships and destroy. They stand no chance. Bye-bye. That's Los Guerreros. Okay. Getting out of the way. Yeah. Free traders failed. No big deal. Everybody loves me. It's 100% across the board in every faction except for the main 2 factions that we're most likely going to eliminate anyway. Yeah. There we go. All right. So the task is to just simply deliver 25 fish and 25 rum. So if we go back to the wants and needs, we have 56 fish, but we have all the rum is gone again. All the rum and rope. We knew about the rum and rope, which is what I've been working on. So where are... Did I add another prison over here? Let me see. Did I go to... Okay, there's no prison on Fair Island anymore. I think I was adding one, but there's no prison anymore. Fair Island is not great for hemp. Yeah, we don't want to do that here. So the hemp... the Rat Island is the best for this, but it's... I basically occupied all the space. So the only thing I can think of here is removing some other industries, downgrading people, and then adding more hemp fields, you know, for as much as we can do here. All right, if we need to, we're going to get more rum, we're going to need more people over here. So we need another little neighborhood right over here, I'm thinking. We're probably going to go hut 1. I don't have any wood. I've been making a lot of houses, and it's been daunting trying to keep up with it. I've expanded this whole area over here now, right? And then these guys don't have any excess. There we go. Expand that and then bring that over, I guess. That's fine, whatever. And then this road needs to go all the way up, and we'll just connect it on this side too. So we need another neighborhood right here to have the laborers, because there's just a lot. Well, obviously we have extra laborers in the upgraded ones. I don't want to reduce anybody. I don't want to reduce the level of anybody while there's still space to build regular houses in. So so that we don't have to worry about that, we're just going to do the best we can here. You know, it's fine. We'll just build this right here. Come on, give me the wood. Unpause. Give me the wood. Right there. Yep. And then I'll have houses that go in 2 rows right here too. But if I can just get the laborers, we're good. Taking a look, we have rum. I think I've fixed the rum issue. It's 23 out of 23. Very close. I've utilized I actually thought I was recording, so I did a whoopsie. Sometimes the whoopsies happen where you get you hit the record button when you're already recording, so it stops it, right? And so like you don't notice that you just reverse the process. So I kind of went 5 minutes over here thinking I was recording. Anyway, right here I've expanded the sugar plantation. I had to remake this road and everything. Added a couple over here, the rum distillery and stuff over here. So there's now 2 additional rum distilleries here on Hell's Gate Island, since sugar is really good on this side. But that also leads to a really big lack of laborers. And yeah, we have 203 extra hired hands here, so I could reduce the levels, but I still have building space. And I'd rather get that money, right? So I'm just going to build as many homes as I can in this area and hope that they, stay happy and that they want to continue making me great things without having a whole lot of great things of their own. I could probably get away with downgrading these houses right here. Yeah, just to really make sure we start getting that process. I don't believe we'll have a rum issue anymore, especially if I add one more. And that's kind of what I'm aiming for here. So we'll go one more here. I think that'll take care of it. The rest can be we can put a house right there on the hill. That's not at all level. I hope they enjoy that house. That's a crazy house to live in right there. All right, good. We'll put a road through there like that. And then this side of the road can be all houses as well. And I'm hoping maybe with that many houses, we will see enough people living here. That's pretty much maxed out. I mean, I know there's little gaps. We got this little area over here still to develop. But if I do have to downgrade people, then I will, in order to get the right amount of laborers for the jobs over there. Rat Island's kind of the same situation. We're very light on the labor, and unfortunately, I can't just downgrade people because... All right, what's this? What's going on here? There's so many things.
This proposal comes directly from my husband. The pox still...
I don't need that. Can you offer me rum?
These waters are not yours. You understand?
I don't need the money either. I just was hoping that maybe somebody would sell me rum. No? Nobody's going to sell me rum?
Yes.
Wow, really? 6,000 for 10, huh? No, thanks. Yeah, we're good. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep jamming away at this. I mean, I have to somehow balance this economy out. We are at least positive balance now. I don't have a deficit anymore, but I think Rat Island is the big deal here. And this is saying it's full, so maybe I do have one too many hemp plantations. It's hard to tell because this number is not usually accurately reflected. Like, how can you have hemp buildings that are full, but yet also have your consumption be nearly twice your production? It doesn't really make sense on that. And I think it has a lot to do with, they're not producing right now because they're full. And so because they're not producing right now because they're full, it's not counted as a production number here, right? That's, I think, what's happening here. So you really have to have every building working in order to see the proper ratio. And so what I've been doing just to see, ideally you just make, one more than you need so that the number constantly goes up. So as long as I see something accumulating, like in this case, rum is building a supply, then I know I'm producing enough rum, even though the statistics on the tab say I'm not, or might say I'm not at the time. I know I'm producing enough rum because the number continues to rise in storage, where the rope doesn't necessarily do that. And so I might need to kind of tweak that, but it would really help if Rat Island had more of these laborers. But if I reduce anybody else, if I demote anyone else, then I'm going to have a shortage of the hired hands too. So I have to get rid of a field is what I'm thinking I have to do, unfortunately. And just so that I can get the labor required here. The best field to reduce would be one that's closer to the brothel. So it'd be probably this one here. You can get rid of this little bit here. And this little bit here is going to reduce the rest of that field. And I don't really want to do that, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. Yeah, I have to reduce the whole thing. So we'll get rid of that. And then we can add the huts here, here. And I can't quite go there. It's this... it's not really that's fault. No, it's just the way the road is. Wonder if there's anything I can do about that. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll go ahead and redo the fields through here then. Might as well use that while we can. We can also go like this and then take this road away. And then we can extend that through here as well. It gives a little bit of the space back, 61 out of 72. It gives us a few more houses. It should be about 60 laborers, that what I just added, so that's not enough. It looks like I got space here. Okay, let's try 1, 2, 3. If I go like this, I don't really need this road, do I? Oh, well, yeah, obviously these things need to be connected. But if I go like that, we're good, right? Yeah, there's extra space here. Can I get a hut here is what I'm looking for, right there, yeah. And then on this side, can I get... You still have connections, right? I didn't cut anyone off, so there's a hut there too. Yeah. But these are only 10 workers apiece, not 20. So I'm still going to be short on this. I think I'm going to have to take away the boar hunting lodge. I think that's gone. We're not going to do boar hunting here because I need this extra space for houses. There's no way around it. All right, so we'll go like this and then like that. Probably want to scoot because now I can't use the space in the back. Better to use the space in the back than it is to use what I'm using. So we'll add those two houses and bring... can I get around that one? No. All right, so I have to move up like that. It's a little bit disorganized, isn't it? It doesn't really look all that great. Can I make that happen, I wonder? Scoot you over. No, it's not really going to make a difference. This needs to go down here too. There. Okay, hopefully that does it. Yeah, it looks like it did. It says reach a total worker count of 7,000. Wow. Yeah, that's true. I have 7,000 workers. And Rat Island now has enough workers to do that, so that's good. So let's double check all the things. These houses are going to be slowly still expanding, so we don't have them full yet. So I think we'll be okay on Hell's Gate Island. If not, I still have 165 surplus here, so I can downgrade a couple more like that, and then it will definitely be good enough. Pantaloon is swimming in excellence for that. Apparently, we're swimming in excellence here. So I can definitely upgrade some stuff over in this island for sure. Or I can't because they're probably missing rope. Yeah? Is it rope? It's totally rope. Oh, and the brothel. They don't have a brothel here? Really? Yes, you do. Man, you guys are just... You're way too thirsty. That's what I'm saying. Just way too much of this going on here, right? You gotta control yourselves. All right, I think I've got the balance mostly completed here. Just need to do a little bit more farming in this little area here, and I think we're good to go. I have to wait also for... Oh, hang on. We got people shooting me. Hang on. We got to see who that is in a second. All right. Let's take out and see who this is. Independent peeps. Well, good luck to you. They're going after the dock, too. They're just really targeting that, too. Oh, well. You're done. Anyway. So I have... some requests here that I have to do. Trades.
That benefits
I don't need to close. We're good. So I guess I'll have to meet the Spanish in a second here so they can tell me how I need to, do right by God by trading with them. And anyway, so I have almost everything balanced out here. Every island. Fair Island is balanced, looking pretty good there. Rat Island's finally balanced with the right amount of labor here. So that's good. Hell's Gate Island is looking pretty solid now. I actually added a fishing dock here because, I have 2 fishing ports here because the Hell's Gate has a really good bonus for fishing, but I noticed the fish population on our storage was dropping a little bit, so I added one over here. I don't know if that's going to be, a problem, like if the boats that attack me are going to attack the fishing dock first, but I guess if they do, we'll be shooting them with towers. And then Pantaloon Island is here with excellent space available as well. And then the final thing I want to do here also is I want to get crabs going, but I've been looking and I don't see a way to exploit the crabs. So in case you're curious, like why isn't he working the crabs? I don't see a way to do that yet. So I think I have to do this objective before I can get to, you know, the crabs. I think I need to do that. So tell you what we'll do. I'll leave that as a cliffhanger for you. But I've managed to sort that out. So we are now producing more rope than we're consuming. And we're also doing the same thing with, I don't know where it is, man. I mean, we have other resources to do. Rum. Well, we should be doing the same with rum. But it's showing me this again. So it's very confusing because the number goes up and then it doesn't. And then it goes up and then it doesn't. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm still working on balancing things. But things are pretty much balanced now. Budget's back to normal. All things are good. So in the next video, we'll satisfy this requirement. We'll move on to the next thing. Probably that involves exploiting those crabs. And then I'm hoping, anyway, we get into another major fight with maybe these guys. And we can eliminate another pirate faction. Because, I mean, it's just going to be me and these guys that are my friends. Right? I think in the end, that's what it is. All right. Come back for the next one, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.